Hi everyone, it's Cherry Enchantress. I'm here with another pick a card and your weekly reading and love message from your person. Your person could be anything from a crush to a twin flame, soulmate, anything in between, just your person of interest, somebody you're thinking about, or somebody in the future that you haven't even met yet, your future spouse. It could be from your higher self, or it could just simply be spirit messages that you might like to listen to help give you some motivation and inspiration and just kind of like help you move forward in whatever direction you want to go. So to give me some inspiration, I brought out the Vikings, and so yeah, I happen to like Viking types. I don't know about you girls and guys, but anyway, here we have pile 1 is Thor, pile 2 is Hagarlaz, and pile 3 is Loki. So whether you resonate or not with these images or the mythological Norse mythology or these people, you can choose by timestamp, number, or any other feeling you get. You can kind of put your hand over, see which one might feel the hottest. Hagarlaz, I'm telling you what, this is my main man. He's kind of harsh, but he is the one that's the hottest to me. All right, so let's just relax, take a deep breath, close your eyes, release your breath. Open your eyes, now let them drift to the pile that's meant for you. Let's begin. So I'm going to read you your pile 1 and your Thor. I'm going to read to you what Thor's message is. The time for action has come. Hesitate no more. Bust that rut. Protect those weaker than yourself. You can be both forceful and sensitive. You are loved and protected. Thor has a shield arm around you. The son of the wise swings his hammer, smashing ignorance and inertia, making all new in its force. Strong is his honor, strong are his hands, courageous is his heart, shielding all in Midgard. And Earth, by the way, is in Midgard. The god Thor, born of the earth goddess Jord and Allfather Odin, was considered the strongest of the Aesir and the race of Norse immortals. Norse mythology contains many stories of his battles and his bravery, including his struggles with great serpents and his final combat at Ragnarok. Thor was a god of contrasts. As a protector of humans, beloved for his powers over fertility, he was also known for his hot temper. And not only was he a god of action, he was also a poet in culture that greatly appreciated orators, storytellers, musicians, and poets. Yet, as the god of storms, Thor captained a chariot pulled by 2 savage giant goats that thundered raucously across the sky. When Christianity began its spread across the Northlands, Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, was famous for its lethal power, was adopted as a symbol of defiance by those loyal to the old ways. A description of Mjolnir from the Edda gives us an idea of its power. A hammer which both the frost and the mountain giants know to their cost when they see it hurled against them in the air, for it has split many a skull of their fathers and kindred. When thrown, it returns to his hand of its own accord. End quote. Today, we can look at Thor's energy when we need to take real action. He is a brilliant rut buster. If you feel inert, tired, or frustrated that things are not manifesting, call upon Thor and his mighty hammer to smash a way through. He is protective of his own, and you can feel safe knowing that Thor's might will shield you as you move ahead into the unknown. Thanks, Thor. You're so nice. All right, Thor. So let's see what messages you get from your person. So we're going to just kind of get like a little weather report right here. I think I might have to scoot this camera up. Yeah, just a little bit so I can shuffle without bumping into it. All right. I might want to put the book over there. Okay, here we go. What is your weather forecast? What is the forecast for you? Forecast, future forecast. Okay, you've got, fairy babies. Somebody wants to make babies with you. So these are yours or somebody else's, but babies are on your horizon. Baby time. Time to make babies with them. Even if you weren't thinking about having babies before, you saw Thor and then you're just like, okay, let's make some babies. But anyway, fairy babies are found in abundance during Imbolc, which is February 1st through 2nd. So that's the northern hemisphere. You might be something in February might be getting you excited. Babies and children are a reminder to have a lighthearted attitude, smile, laugh, and see the world as a child. This card can also predict that you may soon be parent or be asked to care for children, as in working for a daycare or babysitting. This may not represent an actual child. Maybe it could be just a project or like nurturing, like a project that you would nurture as a child. But there is the sweet hum of music in the air, which is an added joy and calms the more spirited souls. So, if you're having a troubled child that won't settle down, maybe play some music for them. Okay, now we're going to go on to my Erotic Enchantment, some sexy messages, and this is kind of like my latest version in a hard box with the silver edge. That's not for sale until I can swindle my way into selling these, but I can probably put them in the shop. But what is for sale is the version of this that is not fancy like that at Printer Studio. Okay. Let's see what kind of sexy message your person has in mind for you. They want to make babies, then what else do they want to do? How do they want to get to the babies? What do they want to do to get there? Okay, yeah, fusion, that might bring babies. I would say yes. Fusion will bring the babies. So from behind, sounds good to me. That's what they want to do. They want to fuse you from behind. Okay. Now let's see what the romance angels have to say about this upcoming fusion baby making time with Thor. I like this pile so far. I don't know about you. I was kind of unsure how the messages would go this week, but so far we got some good loving energy. Okay, this big pile, we're not taking it. One card, please. Just one card, please. One sweet, loving card. That's all we need. What about that one? Ah, yes, true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Y'all are doing great. Good job. All right, let's get some tarot. See what our tarot has to say about this very nice situation building up here. Okay, let's get some more good, yummy, juicy cards. I know about this music. There's snow falling in some very Nordic, beautiful place. It looks very cold and mysterious. I'm sure you'll keep each other warm. All right, let's see what's up. Okay, what we got here? All right, you've been waiting, but the wait might be over. You've been doing you. You've been taking care of projects, working on things. Here comes your Knight of Swords. He's so stern, but it's like he's hiding something behind that serious, stern facade. There's his sword that's protecting his... He's being protective, but he's trying to move forward towards you, and I think he wants to express something. Let's see. It could be an air sign. All right, yeah, he does. He does want to express something. He wants to say, sorry, I've been through sort of a rough time, a battle. I've been wounded. I want to apologize. I want to tell you my true feelings. He's having trouble expressing himself, so therefore he like wrote it down on a letter or something. You know, it's kind of like you just kind of don't know what to make of this. This is you. Look at that. You're like, what? I thought this, I don't know. I just don't know what to make of this situation. I don't know how to react. I don't know how to respond. And there you have baby here. So like that could be either a baby you have with this person or a future baby. You also might have pets together, or this could be a future scenario, or like his desire for what he wants with you. But it's all right there. It's all going to be expressed. Because look at that. You've got the Ace of Cups. It's an overflowing abundance of love. It's true love. And it's this fulfillment and completion and climax. It's ecstasy. It's them showing you the world and you feeling truly fulfilled and happy. Okay, I'll take it. Check, please. No. So let's see, what are some of their messages? Let's get to the messages now. Let's get to the nitty gritty. So these are Queen Sugar's Love Notes, part 1 and 2. And I just mixed them all together. Let's see what we get. Okay. Let's see. All right. I'm lost without you, and I would be lying if I said I could live this life without you. That's nice. I'm in a better headspace now. Give me more time, please. Do you forgive me? Aw. He did something and he feels stupid and he's like, what am I doing? I was on the way to something with you and then I messed up. Like, I'm clearing my head. I gave, with this little bit of time we had here, I cleared my head and now I just want to know if you'll forgive me. This is definitely the forgive me card, Okay, so let's see, how are they feeling about themselves or about you or the relationship? How are they feeling? So excited for my private reading today. The twin flame came out for them. How are they feeling? How are they feeling? Secure. They like you. I got you, baby. You're safe and sound and I trust you completely. They trust you and they want you to trust them, right? I avoid like big clumps like that. So if I flip it back over, it's just because I like to get one at a time. How else are they feeling? Enchanted. Enchantée, mademoiselle. I am mesmerized by and amazed by your loveliness. Ooh. And you're like, okay. Sure. Good. And renewed energy. I don't know what's come over me, but I'm feeling exhilarated and alive. Well, that sounds good. Let's see what else they have to say. Are they singing any songs to you? Are they thinking about any songs? Let's see. So, What would they like to say? What else would they like to say to you? What else would they like to say? Let's see. What else would they like to say? Here we go. You are so beautiful to me. Oh. And now that I see you, everything is different. Now that I see you, and they want to make love to you. Oh, they want to fuse with you. So let's get some cherry on this pie. This is my cherry on top deck that you might be interested in. I think it's live now on Make Playing Cards. And yeah, it's just that cherry on top. It's just that little extra something. Okay. It's about their personality. Let's see. So maybe you'll recognize this person that's talking to you by the characteristic that comes out. All good things. That's why it's the cherry on top, because it's not the bad stuff. It's the good, yummy stuff. Ooh, fire passionate. Well, there you go. And earth chivalrous. I'll take it. I love chivalrous men, knightly men. If they're going to be passionate, show me something else, right? Show me some chivalry, and dude, I'm gone. That is it. You have won me over. All right, so it looks really, really sweet. Very nice. So let's see what your charms have to say. Okay. So I got this, I painted a wooden basket so we can have some fun with the charms. If you guys haven't watched your zodiac sign for 2021, y'all should go try that out. All right, so let's see. I hope this is not too big. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's see. I don't want to bump into all my, maybe I'll just tilt it down. There we go. Okay, let's see what we get. I might play around with it with my pointy thing. Some people say, your big hand is too much in the way. So, you got the stubborn spin kept coming out last night. Corn. Name. Oh, you guys get some Scrabbles. So, this guy definitely is chivalrous. He might be sort of a Kristoff. You have the lucky clover. What's that? Namaste. Is that Teresa of Calcutta, or is that the Mohawk? The Mohawk saint. She is the Mohawk lily. She is the patron saint of people ridiculed and people in exile. So. I don't know if you need that help or your person needs that help, because maybe he was feeling really bad about what went down recently, you know? All right, so we've got two towers. So it could be a French connection. This one actually says France on it, and it's very sparkly. It could signify that the two of you are very tall people, very statuesque. You might be meeting someplace, moving in a home together. It's like your houses combined. It could be like traveling, though, to visit each other. You like your coffee. You maybe have pets. There's a timing issue here. The yolks in the same source, that represents to me kind of like a twin flame thing, you know, like or double yolked or whatever. It's like, that's what it means to be a twin flame. You come from the same source. You're two different solid beings, but you came from the same source, you know. A lot of soulmates have different connections, but the twin flame has this original source connection. All right, and then you have Aquarius, which is also friendly. You got the baby feet, really, really wanting to make babies here. Something happening on the 8th So if you're not feeling anything this week per se, this could be just a clue to something happening maybe January 8th. Pay attention though, keep watching the cards because more will be revealed. I think that's what's happening, and things will be revealed in your dreams. Also, you might reach some kind of wake-up call. You have the key to transformation. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So you're eating well, doing well for yourself, or you got to get back onto the good habits, you know, with your corns and your apples and eating healthy again. And you could be involved with somebody who's either a mechanic or likes cars, or has a car collection, or you're doing some minor work on your car. Maybe you need to change your wheels or get an oil change or something, like get your wheels rotated, things like that. These are just little reminders. All right, let's get some Scrabble. Okay, let's see what you got. May, my, mo, moo. May and day. Mayday. Mayday, mayday. Uh-oh. We don't have an R, but it's like dark and darken. Daken. Ken. Yen. And no. That's funny because I was thinking Nui as in night. We have day, May, and day. All right, you guys, that's your part for you to discover. You can screenshot it and play with it and see what comes out. I don't see anything specific. I see one. It starts with one. One day. One day, maybe in May. Yeah. All right, guys. Oh, Monday. Woohoo! Monday. Something. Is the 8th on a Monday? All right, you guys. There you go. I don't see, I mean, sometimes I'm blinded. It's so weird. Like, I'll go back and I'll look at the video like, there's a word. And all right, but this is pretty good. I feel like maybe something happening on a Monday, or maybe something happening on the 8th. All right. I hope you like that. I'm going to move on. But if you need anything, check out the description box. Please give it a thumbs up. Hello, all my subscribers. Oh my God, did you know, subscribers, we made it to 33.1. I'm so excited. Now, if we get to 333, I think I'll probably do some kind of special giveaway or something. Anyway, so appreciate all of you out there subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do help me get to 40K and more and beyond. Yay! But I appreciate all your help and passing it along to your friends and letting them know about the channel. So there's a few people that have joined too, like as far as as members, and I'd like to welcome Claudia Lane to the Golden Fairy. So welcome. All right, so thank you all of you who are supporting the channel in every way that you can, even if it's just watching and not even if you can't subscribe or you don't want to subscribe, you don't want to make that commitment, just watching this helps. So thank you so much. Moving on to the next. Okay, next we have my husband Hagarlaz. And he's not so nice, but maybe. I mean, maybe it'll be better. All right, Hagarlaz, what's up with you? I'm going to tell you what Hagarlaz is all about. He may be handsome, but he comes with a lot of difficulties. So this is talking about coming to a period of restriction. Be wary not to extend your energies too much. Current difficulties may require major change, but this too will pass. Hardships can be endured. Resilience is necessary. You can learn from the current situation. You are being distracted by drama. The sting of hardship, the venom, the famine of what you expect or don't want, the hope destroyer, the wrecker of crops, the plague, but this too shall pass. Hagarlaz is the rune of the elder Futark and literally means hailstones. That we're about to get some, and I don't know if it's hail, but it's going to be storming tonight. In the north, hailstones could wreck homes and crops, and so were seen as a symbol of destruction and hardship. Hagarlaz is the herald of old patterns returning, of things that have not been dealt with, raising their destructiveness once again. Happily, it also signals that, once dealt with, even the most difficult situation can pass, leaving us with lessons learned and the resilience to come back stronger than ever before. Hagarlaz is the 9th rune, and the 9, a number that was mentioned all through the Eddas, was a magical number of great potent in the Norse cosmos. Great change, it was said, can happen after 9 days. As a protective number and one that completes change, Hagarlaz may be asking us to hold our ground, to take shelter and wait until things get better. This is the element of water and air. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and read the reverse, because in the reverse it's also hardship, but the hardship you're experiencing is a result of long-held patterns that can be changed. Either you or someone who influences you has an addiction that must be dealt with to avoid long-term problems. You may well be playing the victim. If so, step out of this role to heal yourself. So yeah, I mean, there's moments where I maybe some of you go into victim mode, and it's not going to do you any good. I mean, you got to just say, you know what? I'm not a victim. I'm a winner. No matter what happened, it may be a tough lesson, but whatever, I'm a winner. I'm winning in this situation. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Just tell yourself until you really believe it. You're a winner. All right, let's see what the fairies have to say for your future. We're going to use the Faery Forecast now. So let's see what's forecast for you. Let's see what's your forecast. I'm a winner, I'm a winner, I'm a winner. I'm winning, I'm winning. Oh, you got Litha. So nice. Litha is a really lovely time period. Maybe something that's coming up next year that you can focus on. This is June 21st to the 23rd in the Northern Hemisphere, and it's a galactic portal. So it's definitely the Father Sky celestial energy coming in. That's what's giving you power in Litha. This is sometimes called the Festival of the Fairies, and it brings slow, warm, fun days, joy, laughter, and reveling. All right, so something to look forward to. Even if it takes to summer for this to sort itself out, just know, I mean, summer's not that far away. All right, now let's see in the sensual way how your person might be feeling about you. Let's see what the sensual cards have to say. We got the Erotic Enchantment. This is my fancy edition that comes in a box and it's silver gilded. It's not available yet. I'm working on it. They're being a little bit resistant to the images or something on Make Playing Cards. It's already on Printer Studio, but for some reason, Make Playing Cards. Look, that's the Entertainer. That's what the song is called that's playing right now. I haven't heard that one for the Ice Cream Man recently. It's usually La Cucaracha or something like that, but I haven't heard the Entertainer. Or the Entertainer. Alright, well, let's see what this one is. Oh, Starcross. See, you guys got issues, right? I will find you. So there's some kind of situation. It's complicated, something deeper, something beyond your power. But it is fated, and it means, and you were meant to be together, and your person will find you. You know, they're just asking for you to hang in there during this suspended moment, you know, and then when the time comes, they will come after you. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. Okay. What do the romance angels have to say? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there's a lot of forgiveness that's going to have to happen here, both for yourself, for your person, and your parents, and family, and ancestry, and all of that. That's all part of... You know, it's weird. The sun is not shining in my room, but for some reason, the image got brighter. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. What's coming up next for you guys? Let's see. What's coming up next for you? Okay. You have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups kind of represents to me choices. Maybe somebody's wondering, did I make the right choice here? Or are there there's a lot of fish in the sea? Or like maybe they're worried about you finding another person, or you're worried about them finding another person, or all the possibilities here. Like sometimes it makes them very emotional with these possibilities. Oh, but they feel so like connected to you. I feel like they're going to reach out and give you something. It may be something material, monetary, like maybe give you a gift or a present or buy you something. But they want to tell you something that will make you feel solid about the situation. And then you have the Guardian. The Guardian, it looks a lot like Hagarlaz. So the Guardian is this. I will read from my book what the Guardian is. The Guardian is a card that I made myself in exclusive to my deck, and it represents lots of different aspects. One of the cards that it represents to me is justice. You know, it also could represent judgment. It also can represent the Empress, but in the masculine form, and that's not really the Emperor. The Emperor is different. He's got, you know, Mars energy, and he is the lay of the land. The Guardian is almost like works for the Emperor. You know, he guards the castle, not necessarily owns the castle. I mean, he might own the castle, but his job is different. So I'm using an image of Kratos from the God of War. He's a protector, he's masculine, he's a defender, a keeper, he's watchful, he's a guide, he's a caretaker, he's kind, champion of the weak, a mentor, warm-hearted, charitable, just, dominant, exacting, and strict. Also makes me think a lot of, it's a mix to me of earth signs, but also air signs, like the King of Swords, or not so much the Knight of Swords, but more like the King of Swords. So there's that kind of energy there. it's not a lot. It's like the Knight of Swords, but it's without the movement. It's stationary, stable, protective, like a gargoyle, like a guardian angel. I'm gonna do a couple more. Let's see. Wow. Okay. A little bit like the Seven of Cups. This is like a fascination with the macabre, like horror, being fascinated, like, you know, like watching a train wreck and not being able to look away. You know, it's almost, it's not quite an addiction, but it's sort of just so, it's so, I feel like it's kind of, I'm trying to think of the word. It's you know, like desensitized, like this energy that surrounds us doesn't affect this person like it affects you or me. Like, he's seen so much, so it doesn't really affect him the same way. Something like that. I mean, this Five of Cups is real different. All right, and then you get the Ace of Cups, which means a lot of love, like outpouring a grand and great love here. When this person loves, they love very deeply and very profoundly. All right, so let's see what kind of messages your person has to say to you. Let's see. We're going to use Queen Sugar's Love Notes 1 and 2. Let's see. I feel like I've entered Superman's cave here. I am in love with you and I don't know how to tell you. I want to hold you. Why is that so bright? It's very strange. Okay, did I do something? You are my Two of Cups. Nice. Like, to them, you are the partner that they want. You're the life partner that they want. Do I need to do another one? I think 3 is enough, right? Okay. I'm not going to cover his face anymore. This is my Hagarlaz. He's in love with you. He wants to hold you like this. Okay. So how is your person feeling? And I'm saying he. Definitely change the pronouns if he doesn't suit your needs. You could also be querent or cross watcher. So if you are a he watching, you know, just because, then maybe you like a female or a male. Okay. Let's see how your person feels. How does your person feel about you, about themselves, or about the connection? How does your person feel? Oh, yeah. They got the weight of the world on their shoulders. Feeling like the weight of the world is on their shoulders. You know, that came out in a reading I did today. Kind of that feeling of the weight of the world. It definitely has kind of a 10 of Wands feeling to it. Like, they got to do it all themselves. But it's pressure. It's responsibility. What else? So that could be their feelings about themselves, or whatever situation they're in with, maybe not necessarily with you. Towards you, they feel content. So there's one area where they feel a heavy weight, but towards you, they would love to just be able to introduce you to the people important to them. Let's see, what else? And they have to be brave. I have to be strong, cautious, tempered, and patient. It's kind of, this is a little bit about timing. And because they have like it feels like the responsibilities card didn't come out, but it looks like part of the weight, it has to do with the responsibility. And this is like a home with all these different people in it, or, you know, animals. And he's the bear, or she's the bear. But it's like caring for everybody's desires, you know, and their own desires. And so that puts a lot of weight on them. Alrighty, and then let's just see let's see if he's gonna sing you any songs, or if she's gonna sing you any songs. So if you need a female image, maybe that can help you with your female image. But you have, you do have, the feminine and the masculine, which is not always male and female. Just understand, you could put, use any pronouns, but the energies are definitely masculine and feminine. The appearance, though, not necessarily manly or womanly. It just depends, and the cards don't mean, just because it's the guardian and it's a man doesn't mean that it's a man that we're dealing with, you know what I'm saying? But if it is, it is. In my case, since this one was the hottest, this totally works for me, because I am, heterosexual woman looking for, attracted to, anyway, I'm that. I'm a woman that likes men. I'm not making any sense. Okay, so let's see what else they want to say. They might be singing you some song. These are song titles or lyrics. You light up my life. You light up my life. Let's see what else. You give me hope to carry on. Let me be your wings. Let me be your only love. Those are very girly sounding songs, but the sentiment is there. They want to help you. They want to support you. They want to be yours. All right, let's see what else. Anything that you desire, anything at all. I live with you in my dreams, and your hair shimmers in the moonlight. That's nice. Well, at least they're saying something nice. All right, so let's see. Let's see about the personality. This is the cherry on top deck. I think it's now available, edged in silver, and there's an announcement. The cherry on top cards are coming out now. And it's the characteristics. So whatever their characteristics might be, this is just the cherry on top, though. It's something really good. It might help you recognize them even more. Although I feel like I recognize this person pretty well. All right. They are creative, fire, energy. What else? They're air, intelligent, indeed. Anything else? Ooh, fire, brave. So the brave did come out. They're brave. Brave came out twice. They're confident, fire, confident, and water, empath. They're loving, like all that cups energy. So that sounds really nice to me. Okay. So now let's do your charms. It's nice energy. Even though it's a difficult situation, I feel the energy feels nice between these two people. You might, all the feelings they have for you are good feelings. I feel like this is definitely feelings, love, tons of love. This is definitely feelings, like want to express something to you in a physical feeling protective of you and other things in general. They're just very protective. But then these two are kind of funny. It's like the water can get sort of overwhelming sometimes with what to do next. Sometimes they just stare and they can't budge because they're just it's just gruesome and I just have to watch it. And then there's just all these choices. Guys, the storm is coming. I just heard in the weather that we're supposed to get some heavy rains and thunder, flash floods and all that. So got to wrap this up. But anyway, yeah. All right, let's see now. I got this nice tray that I painted. So let's see what our charms have to say. And then if I need to, I'll match up the cards with it. All right, see, definitely has beast energy about this guy. He's big and burly and strong and beastly, and you had the look all the, you got the bear here and you have this big guardian man and then Hagarlaz, you know, so there's this very strong masculine energy. Ooh, somebody lost their tail. This is, you know, this could represent the Wonder Woman that's out now, 1984. A tour of the world, though. They want to show you the world. I don't know, did they say that? They didn't say that outright. They want to be your wings, though. And, oh, their world is on their shoulders, so that could be that correlation right there. Your story is a lot like, maybe like the Beauty and the Beast. You know, it might have a fairy tale ending. You maybe will communicate through social media. Oh, look, you got a lot of characters here. You've got Anna and Elsa. Maybe he's got the choice of two women. You've got good luck. You're tall and beautiful. It looks like you're fruitful, abundant. Here we have the practical Virgo and the passionate Scorpio. All right, and you have faith, trust, and pixie dust. So you have all the ingredients to manifest miracles here. Something that might be happening on the 27th. Oops. So I'm going to try to scoot things around here. You have an idea. Baby bottle means it can be about nurturing, you know, and being able to provide sustenance. Ships coming in, shipments, you know, to me that's like good business, good in business. And here we have the Virgin of Guadalupe. Maybe some kind of connection there with Guadalupe. You've got, this is what I originally called like the lovers. So the lovers with this spirit in between, bringing you guys together. Hugs from your person. You got the loyal dog. Dogs are also kind of like soulmates, you know, like that represents somebody loyal, a friendship, and soulmates. You have United States. You have a lot of power within you, especially with the fairy here, music, and the giraffe, the tall and like proud and beautiful, and you're like the dragon. So it's, you know, like you could be CEO or your own boss, but just have a lot of strength and power about you. You might be having an idea. You could be busy at work, using work to kind of distract you. There's hope here, and look at all this kissing going on. You got a kiss coming out, a hug and a kiss. And wasn't there some kind of kisses? Oh, well, there was that I want to hold you. I want to hold you. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you have fairies blessing you. You have the Saint. This is Saint Anne. Saint Anne keeps coming out. Jesus's grandma. I need to find out what Saint Anne has to tell me. You've got the optimistic pig and art and scissors. The scissors are closed, so may not be any cutting things out right now, but there's potential for, you know, trimming the beard or the hair or whatever, or just trimming something. Now, don't give up your tail. You know, that's a very important lesson here. It's like too much, don't give too much, and you know, don't, because you know, making a deal with the devil or the sea witch or whatever is not going to bring you what you want, because those people don't have your best interests at heart, right? Go with your spirit guides and follow their advice and what they suggest for you. There might be some kind of French connection here or some kind of meeting place. Okay? Well, that's really nice. I hope you like that, everybody. Thumbs up if you like that. Feel free to comment below. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and push the bell for notifications. And right there is the little arrow that opens up the description box, which has all my links. If you like any of these cards that you saw, I might put a link for Queen Sugar, but the other cards that I make, like the Enchanted Embrace and the Sentimental Silhouettes, you can find all in there. The cherry on top and the on all of my cards, the romance, Enchanted Romance, and all of those. Even this one, the Erotic Enchantment, plus my Faery Forecast. All the links are in the description box if you're interested in any of those decks. And yeah, so I just want to give all of my subscribers a big hug, and all the visitors a howdy do, and my members a big kiss. Thank you for becoming members and joining the channel. I just want to shout out Claudia, who became a golden fairy just 11 days ago, and I didn't notice that. So when you guys become members, please email me right away and let me know, so that way I can get your reading out to you, because that's the only way. You have to come get your reading, or I just can consider your donation is just a donation, okay? But yeah, your membership comes with free items, so check that out too. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to move on to the next. All right, here we're with pile 3 and Loki. And he, by the way, is 30, which is also a 3. So Loki, the trickster dude. Let's see what Loki has to say. So Loki's all about developing your gifts of oration and clear speech. Play more often. Laughter is God's given gift. There may be someone in your life that isn't what they seem. Try a more lighthearted approach. Fin, fur, scale, skin, flight, fight, song, sin, all are available to me. I shift my shape and your mind. I trick my way into your play. I met the cutest Loki at the Renaissance Festival. Got a picture. I mean, it was just, there was one that looked exactly like him, and I met some other Viking people, but it's fun when people dress up and then they act their part too. So Loki is part of the class of gods known as tricksters. Although tricksters taught life lessons by tricking, shape-shifting, playing the fool, or simply playing, they were not evil. By humbling the righteous and mighty and exposing the unjust, they simply rebalanced what they saw as out of balance. That's kind of true too for the Enchantress, which is she's not really a trickster, but she's a shapeshifter as well, and she tries to bring out, the truth of the matter, and sometimes lessons that are kind of not always appreciated, but yeah. But Loki was a well-equipped trickster. As a shapeshifter, he had few rivals. He was believed to have been able to change into a seal, a woman, a fish, a horse, and even a housefly. Oh, a housefly. I was sitting outside today, and there was this fly that just was hovering there. Like, he wasn't buzzing about. It was like he was hovering. Like he wanted to shake my hand or something. I don't know. It's a very peculiar feeling. His children were as varied as Fenrir the wolf and Hel the giantess. Loki played the trickster superbly and is featured in many stories in the mythology of the Norse. One mythos that displays Loki's talents is the story of the theft of Thor's magical hammer, Mjolnir. This is a fun story. Okay. Thor woke one fine morning to find his hammer missing. Little did he know that King Primer, the Jotnar giants, had stolen it to blackmail the gods into granting him the hand of the beautiful goddess Freya. Loki flew around until he came upon Primer, who engaged him in conversation. Loki acted innocent and soon ascertained that the hammer was buried underground and relayed Primer's ultimatum to Thor. Thor and Loki then visited Freya and asked whether she would marry Primer. They got quite a mouthful from her in response, so the gods of Asgard gathered into discussion an alternative strategy. Finally, they decided to cover the burly Thor in a bridal veil and present him to Primer as Freya. They hoped that during the wedding proceedings, Thor would get close enough to his hammer to grab it. And so Freya the bride was presented to Primer, who happily invited them all to the wedding feast. Thor, the big warrior, began to shovel food through his veil at great rate, prompting Primer to question Freya's massive appetite. Trickster Loki answered, saying Freya had starved herself in her eagerness for coming nuptials. Unable to control his lust, Primer peeked behind the veil, only to be met with a set of fiery eyes, definitely not fit for a maiden. Primer questioned Loki about Freya's eyes, and Loki responded that her eyes were red because she hadn't slept for 8 nights due to her excitement in meeting him. Finally, when it was time for the ceremony, the Jotnar brought out Mjolnir and laid it on Freya's lap to sanctify her prior to their marriage vows, and then Thor then had his chance and grabbed his hammer and threw off his veil, revealing his true form. Primer was defeated, as were all of his people. It is wise at this time to take a leaf out of Loki's book and find a way to laugh at our troubles. There's almost always humor in any situation, and it is a great talent to find it. Should Loki call you, look to the lighter side of the situation. There is one, or at least there is a smarter, brighter alternative. So yeah, I mean, a lot of you ask, why are you giggling? No, you don't ask why I'm giggling. You're just saying, I like it when you laugh, because I just feel like, I don't know, like there's a lot of humor and like all these little details. The details make me laugh. Like just now when I giggled, and like me stumbling over my words makes me laugh for some reason. I don't know. So all these little details, the faux pas, the good and bad details make me laugh sometimes, but sometimes I cry too, you know? So let's use the Faery Forecast to get a message here. Let's see what is in your future forecast. What's going on for group 3 in your situation? Okay, well, you got group 2 had the babies. Okay, all right, I'll take them. That was group 1, had the babies. And look, you got the babies plus the Fairy King. So somebody is going to make babies with you. I like that. All right, so the fairy babies, I'm going to go ahead and tell you more about the fairy babies. Maybe you picked pile 1 and 3. The fairy babies are to be found in abundance during Imbolc. That's February, so maybe something happening in February for you. That's not too far away, and this is just kind of like a clue to what's ahead, and also maybe something that you can do now to help prepare for it. Babies and children are a reminder to have a lighthearted attitude and smile and laugh and see the world as a child. It could also predict that you may soon be a parent or be asked to care for children, as in working for a daycare or babysitting. It could be not a child, but it could be like a project that you're nurturing as well. And there's also the sweet hum of music in the air, which is an added joy and calms the more spirited souls. So yeah, music can like calm maybe a child that is high spirited. Let's put it that way. The Fairy King, though, he's our divine masculine. He's a sorcerer, a magician, the wizard, the divine masculine. This can be you or someone in your life or soon to enter. It could be a friend, a teacher, a guru, or a guide. This person can also represent a love interest. And it's telling you that, you know, if you can follow the fairies. Fairies are spirit guides, and follow one and see where it leads. This is also talking about the masculine essence and the yang energy and action. All right, so let's see now in the romance department, not romance, this is the sensual department. So I made this new deck with a version of this deck with a box and a nice silver edging. So this is kind of like my fancy version, but yeah, Make Playing Cards doesn't want to sell this until, I don't know, I might have to change some images first. So let's see, what does your fairy king want to do? So I can see Loki shape-shifting into a handsome fairy king. Let's see, I don't know, Loki would be fun. He might be a little bit stressful though. But he'd be fun. Oh, okay, what does Loki want to do? Loki wants to squeeze your booty. Squeezing, this is mine. Feeling like possessive of you. This is my booty. Okay. Alright, and let's see what the romance angels have to say. Some things are just funny how they come out. Alright, let's see. So what does... Ooh, alright, so they're dealing with finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. But it doesn't have to be such a... I mean, let's not say this is a transactional thing, you know, we're not going to go there. But I'm thinking, you know, finances and career could have something to do with gifts that's giving to you. It could also represent, like, they have to separate the places in their life, you know, like, compartmentalize, like, this is your box, and your, you know, me, you, sexy box, and then this is work box, and I can't cross the two together. You know, this is children box, you know, so he's got he could have a lot of, like, a multitasker, a lot going on, but you know, it doesn't mean that they don't desire and want have this sort of possessive nature over you. It just means that there's financial issues that are a factor. So let's try to get some more information with the tarot. But I just see sometimes financial issue card can represent gift giving too, you know, like, maybe you doubt my love, but you should know my love because I've given you this, you know. That's another thing, like, oh, that's why I did that reading about love language. Sometimes communication problems happen when you don't know each other's love language. Maybe their love language is gifts, you know. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on in your situation. Oh, we got the Five of Cups. That came out. That was the last card that came out. So the macabre or something, you know, horror, or watching things that should, like, scare people, but they don't scare Loki, because Loki just, it doesn't bother him, you know. Maybe it scares you, but it doesn't scare him. It's not about sadness in this deck, though. This deck, it's all about dealing with a horrific situation and almost being sort of desensitized to it, you know. So there's that, you know, like, I think because there's so much going on, sometimes some people have to detach emotionally, right? So there could be an emotional detachment in order to deal with all the aspects of their life. That could be it. Okay, what else? Oh, the Guardian flipped out again. Are you kidding me? That's so funny. Well, there you go. I'll go ahead and read who the Guardian is for you guys too, in case you weren't in didn't watch pile 2. But the Guardian is a card that I made for this extended deck. It's Kratos, the god of war. He's a protector, he's masculine, he's a defender, keeper, watchful guide, caretaker, kind, and champion of the weak, a mentor, warm-hearted, charitable, just, dominant, exacting, and strict. It's kind of like the Judgment, Justice, the King of Swords, and the Empress all in one. You know, like all of these energies. I just felt like I needed one card to express all of these energies that I had in mind, I guess. All right, we've got the Fool. We're embarking on a journey and taking a leap of faith and some risks here. So that might be good news. Wow, you have the Ten of Pentacles. This is the fulfillment of the journey. This is, the happily ever after, and having a solid base and connection and music and all of that. Let's see, anything else that we need to know? So yeah, we do have the Judgment, and we have the peeking in the box, so they're keeping an eye on you. Six of Cups, nostalgia, and the Chariot coming to get you. All right, that's good. So this guy that can, because they're the Guardian, they have to deal with all kinds of ugly mess. They see a lot. This could be like one of those first responder types. They see a lot. But as far as the love and the feelings for you, they might want to take a risk because maybe they want the happily ever after with you. There's Judgment coming in here. This is like an awakening, a new beginning, seeing things differently, trying a new approach or something. There's somebody, keeping you close in sight. And it's interesting, the finances are kind of connected with this. Four of Pentacles is about savings and money. They could have a little bit of a lack mentality, which is causing them to think there's some things that they can't do because of money reasons. But it also makes me think of them maybe are also afraid to open up the Pandora's box of mess, right? But also could represent looking at you on social media. But the Six of Cups is nice. They feel very nostalgic towards you, a very close connection. And then the Chariot is all about this triumph, this movement, this fast action, this scooping you up, this Hades taking Persephone to the underworld to do some fun things like squeeze your booty. All right, so let's see now what messages they have for you. What messages? Well, these are the Love Notes 1 and 2 by Queen Sugar. I mixed them together. All right. Let's see what they want to say. My past is catching up to me. Do you really love me? Uh-oh. They're feeling doubts. Maybe they got so detached they stopped feeling things. You need to show them again somehow. Well, maybe they need to show you. Let's see. I keep running because I never had a love this strong before. I'm mentally conflicted. And you are my best friend. I feel like that means that they feel like they can be honest with you and not be judged. I'm so lost right now. Wow. All right, something going on here. Like, pile 2 was a lot more cheerful than I expected. This one is like there's a lot of desire, but there's definitely conflict in their minds. They have like the Wand's desire to do something about this, but they have the mental brakes on, basically. Their minds are just saying, nope, nope, I can't, or whatever. All right, let's see, how are they feeling? Maybe the feelings will clear things up for us. How are they feeling? Unsure. Honestly, I'm not really sure how I feel. Give me some time to think about it. And maybe that's the problem. They stay in their heads too much. And thinking about is what gets them stuck. Oh, but they're encouraged. They want to win your heart. But that's the bottom line, I think. Maybe they're just unsure how to proceed. I will win your heart no matter what it takes. You are so precious to me. Maybe they feel like they've lost you. They feel a little stressed about things, though. Where do we go from here? Can we work this out? Feeling like I have questions but no answers. And then feeling like just plain happy. I can't seem to keep the silly grin off my face. They're acting very bipolar, aren't they? I don't know what's going on with them. Why are they up and down? You know, like one moment they're feeling good, next minute they won't allow themselves to be happy. They won't allow themselves to stay in that happy, because they judge it too much. They judge their own happiness. They're like, nobody can be this happy. There's got to be something wrong in this picture. Let's see, anything else? I think Spirit said, yeah, you pretty much got it. Alright, so let's see, are they singing any songs to you? Let's see. These are love lyrics and love song titles and kind of like a mix of things called Enchanted Embrace. Let's see. What do they want to say? I have my responsibilities. Okay, well, that's what I was expecting to come out in pile 2. Life is ours, we live it our way. I think they just want to try, to have their cake and eat it too, but they're getting stuck somewhere. Just want you to know who I am. I get so sad, I don't know what to do. No, don't be sad. Alright, well, let's see more about this person. What's the cherry on top? So these are my new cherry on top cards. They have silver edging and they come in a tin, and they're like the characteristics. They're just kind of like, you know, the cherry on top. That one quality, something extra, and it might help you recognize this person. Let's see. I made these cards because I was just thinking of all the qualities I wish for in, you know, that guy, the one. And then I was like, oh, I'll just turn it into a deck. Alright, so this guy's brave too, just like pile 2. And they're creative, and they're open-minded, which is good. You know, like when you're in a situation that's complicated and you don't know what to do, it's good to have an open mind and be creative to let in something that, you know, an inspiration from spirit, you know, like an epiphany, something that will help you get past the situation. So when that gets transmitted to your brain and you think, okay, let's do this, then you have to take it into the action mode and be brave. And I feel like that could be what's lacking here, is this, you know, pile 2, the person was brave, but in this pile, it seems like the action is not happening. They're staying in like their head or staying lost. See, here is action. This is what they need to do, but, you know, maybe they will. Maybe they will. And then the Fairy King is action as well. And if they turn into their Fairy King selves, then they will go into Yan energy and comes towards you, okay? But they got to find that, whatever it is, they got to find that little thing, that little information from spirit or whatever, the epiphany, the realization. Alright, so let's see what your charms have to say. Alrighty. So I'm gonna just keep my meaty hands out of this. We got Jasmine and Belle. So a little bit of, you know, Princess in the Tower, and but I like the live action Jasmine because she finds her strength, and she becomes, the queen, the boss, the ruler, the CEO. So elephant is like memories. You've got love, idea. You have your compass. This is saying face. The best way to know what to do is face due north, or go to your true north node. Look at your north node, see what it is. Like in my case, it's Aries, which means I have to fight. I have to be a fighter. I have to fight for what I want and keep going. And maybe that's what this person seems to like. They need to put action behind their desires. There's something might be happening, something significant that's happening this week could bring upon, more things to come. Like something this week could bring more upon in February, so there's some kind of connection there. You have the key to the royal suite. You have the sun shining on you. It's all in the cards. This guy could be like a football player. He could be, pretty big and burly. Maybe more Loki. Loki was actually fairly slender, I think. But he was a shapeshifter, so could be big and burly. More than the Fairy King. But the Fairy King looks like he could be a quarterback. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, like big and burly like the Guardian. Alright. And we got some fairy dust. I have to get you some fairy dust cards. And we've got kiss and baby making or being fertile. You might be fertile this week. California and New York. Okay, coast to coast. And memories with the elephant and the mermaid is all about deep deep communication, and also being very beautiful and that glowing up. And you got your wheel. It's like the wheel of fortune. Fortune is coming back around. Some karma, some fated meeting, some kind of fate and destiny for you. You've got this beautiful little cherub, Cupid, like Cupid's arrows striking you, falling on love. And you have the sun and the moon. It feels very yin-yang between you two. It's so neat. It's this, it used to be gold and silver, but this silver has turned copper. And so now you got 3 colors. Isn't that interesting? So you can have you can create yet another element of the two of you together. You have pizza here, so maybe you're going to have pizza together. Maybe keep it simple, keep it light. I feel like Loki was all about laugh and play, and so were the babies. Laugh and play and have fun. Don't be so serious, And then things started to get very serious and worrisome. Well, the cards were fine, the tarot was fine, but over here, there was a lot of worrisome feelings here throughout, and so I feel like too much serious energy gets in the way of the fun and the play. Yeah, see, we got the serious Saturn. The Saturn is, I think it's because you guys are fated to be together. There is like a soul contract or something deeper going on here, and you sense it, you feel it, yet so it kind of makes it hard to be playful sometimes, although being playful is kind of your cure, what you need to do. You've got the diamond here, so money's going to be fine. There's no need to worry about that. Maybe something happening in January the 3rd, or this could be January and March. You got 7. Also, the 7th. There could be something cut, you know, cords cutting or something like that, but the scissors aren't open, so maybe not ready to cut anything out yet. The spirits are trying to talk to you, ancestors. It's just, you find the sweetness here, you know, and you find the freedom. The freedom is within the sweet feelings. Yes, it's karmic or fated, but it's a cycle. You're going to keep going in these cycles, you know. You need spirit. You need to trust in your guides. And you have a lot of abundance and fame and recognition and money. So there's no need to worry about money here. Or for your person too. Neither of you, right? So you've got a lot of love here. There's signs from the ocean talking to you. Bingo, you have a lot of luck too. And the sundial is kind of like the same as the compass, but the sundial is like the compass and the it's like both time and opportunity. It's like time and direction. It's like a clock and it's a direction. And it's the sun is creating this time for you. It's 2, 8, and 10. So something could be happening on a Sunday or summer's day or during the day in the sunlight. So yeah, with your Saturn here, this could represent, you have also sea and sure and love, and the TIE fighter represents the bad guys. So there could be a dark energy that's trying to interfere in the situation. I understand. But you have all these spirit guides helping you too, like your familiars in the spirit realm. And yeah, and you're heavily protected. But I know it's going to take a lot to protect you from these harsher energies, especially when you already have a heavy connection between you. You have a karmic connection. So like for me, for example, I have Venus in Capricorn, which is it's like a chivalrous thing. It's kind of a ambitious love. If you have, and then I also have Saturn in the 7th house, which represents a fated, destined partnership that you're meant to be together. You have to be together in a sense, and you can't keep avoiding it. So yeah, you might have something like that going on here. The apple, though, is like for your health, you know, keep yourself sane and healthy throughout this. But you have double memories with the elephants, you know. And all right, and maybe some traveling and some dreams happening here, hanging out in your dreams. All right, now it's rare to get pixie dust, so I'm gonna shuffle some special deck for you. All right, here's my fairy dust. It comes in this really cute little box anyway. I love this. Okay, so the fairy dust will tell us one more message. Okay, fairy dust for you. Here we go. Backpack. Get your compass. Adventure is yours. Okay, maybe I'm gonna call this the adventure compass. Adventure is yours. Get out of the city and enjoy outdoors. All right, and then you're on the right path. The way ahead is clear and true. You've chosen the right path for you. So don't doubt yourself. You're on the right path, okay? You got it, you got it, you got it, you guys. Face due north and follow your true node and you'll get there. It's also, listen to Grandma Willow. You know, que natura. Listen to your heart. All right, well, I hope you liked that, guys. Thumbs up if you liked it. Feel free to comment below. Open that description box. You push that arrow and open up the box, and you see all these links where you can get a lot. You can find places where to get these cards. Like, not that one, but my Faery Forecast deck. You can get my Erotic Enchantment deck, and not that one, and my Enchanted Romance Tarot. Both, all three are available now and make playing cards. The basic, the silver edged, and the holographic. So, also these are Queen Sugar's Love Notes, and my Sentimental Silhouettes, and also my Enchanted Embrace and my cherry on top. Okay, so you can get all of those from the links below if you're interested. And anything else, like if you want a private reading, feel free to just email me. If you want to get like a monthly reading that's low cost, you can become a member and choose one of the tiers that are available. The tiers are Platinum Pixie, Golden Fairy, Full of Faith, and Sparkles of Light. Starting New Year's, though, I'm going to change them up a little bit. I might be adding some. I'll probably be adding a Twin Flame tier and maybe a Diamond tier for the real big spenders. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be changing things up just a little bit, but they're basically going to stay the same as they are. And I just want to welcome Golden Fairy Claudia. So welcome. And those of you, in the new year, if you want to just stay with what you got, that's fine. Or you can move up or down the tiers, whatever you like. So thank you guys for following me. Big hugs to my subscribers, and a howdy do to people just visiting. Please feel free to subscribe and share this with everybody. Oh my God, you guys, I'm at 33.1K now. So thank you. Can't wait to get the 333. Maybe I'll do some special giveaway for that. And also looking forward to the big 40K. My son said that at 100K I get some kind of special plaque or something. So all of these milestones are awesome and fun, and I couldn't do them without you. And I thank you so much for your support in every way that you give it, whether it's monetary or not, like just coming by and watching this, whether you can commit to a subscription or not. I appreciate you visiting. Thank you. And I'll see you guys later. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.